The Secret Knowledge by the Grimm.
The Kingdom of Childhood by Rudolf Steiner. Summary. Preface. In the preface, we embark on a foundational understanding that education is not merely a preparation for life, but is life itself, rooted in a spiritual and earthly dual citizenship of the child. As educators, our mission extends beyond the transfer of knowledge. It's about nurturing the child's entire being. We must recognize the child's pre-earthly existence and honor their spiritual and physical journey into this world. Thus, every educational effort should focus on unveiling and fostering the innate spiritual qualities each child brings into their earthly life. Lecture I. The first lecture introduces the profound responsibility of initiating a new educational path, one grounded in anthroposophical principles. Here, we delve into the heart of educational renewal. A renewal driven not by the external demands of society, but by a deep understanding of human development. This understanding emphasizes that traditional educational methods, while well-intentioned, often lack a true comprehension of the human being as a holistic entity. Thus, a genuine educational practice must integrate knowledge of the physical, soul, and spiritual dimensions of students, guiding them to manifest their inherent potential. Lecture I. In the second lecture, we focus on the intricate relationship between the child and their environment, emphasizing the child's development through their senses. The child, akin to a sensory organ, absorbs and reflects the world around them. This period requires us to provide an education that enhances their sensory experiences, enriching their connection to the world through a curriculum that is both responsive and resonant with their developmental stage. We discuss the transition from being a wholly sensory being towards the beginning of a more differentiated sense of self, marking a pivotal shift in their educational journey. Lecture I. The third lecture examines the transition as children approach the age of 9 or 10, a critical phase where they begin to distinguish themselves from their environment. This differentiation is crucial as it marks the child's emerging self-awareness and individuality. The educational content during this period should support this developmental milestone by introducing subjects that help them understand the external world while continuing to nurture their inner imaginative world. This balance helps in cultivating a healthy sense of self and an active engagement with the world. Lecture IV. In this lecture, we explore the developmental theme of imagination and creativity, emphasizing their role in the child's learning between the change of teeth and puberty. The curriculum should be rich in artistic and creative content, allowing children to express and shape their perceptions of the world imaginatively. This approach not only engages them deeply, but also fosters a learning environment that resonates with their inner experiences, helping to solidify their understanding of the world in a way that is both meaningful and personal. Lecture V. The fifth lecture delves into the importance of rhythm and routine in education. This consistency helps children feel secure and understand their world as predictable and safe. Through rhythmic repetition and learning activities, children not only reinforce their knowledge, but also develop a foundational sense of time and sequence, which are crucial for cognitive development. This structure should be flexible enough to allow for individual growth, yet consistent enough to provide a stable learning environment. Lecture VI. In the sixth lecture, we address the role of authority in the child's life, particularly how the child views and responds to the teacher's role as an authoritative figure. This relationship is foundational in the early years of schooling, where the child naturally looks up to the teacher for guidance and validation. The educator's role is to model behaviors and values that are not only instructive, but also imbue a sense of moral and ethical direction, thereby fostering respect, trust, and a deep-seated sense of security in the learning environment. Lecture VI. This lecture focuses on the integration of nature and environmental awareness in the curriculum. By connecting children with nature, we provide them with direct experiences that are both educational and grounding. This connection not only enhances their scientific understanding, but also deepens their appreciation for the natural world, fostering a sense of responsibility towards environmental stewardship and sustainability. Lecture VIII. The final lecture culminates in the integration of all prior teachings, emphasizing a holistic approach to education that balances intellectual, artistic, and practical skills. This integration ensures that children are not only well-rounded in their abilities, but also prepared to face the challenges of the world with competence and confidence. The comprehensive education discussed here prepares the child not just for academic success, but for a fulfilling and responsible life within society.
Thank you for staying with us. Like this video, subscribe to our channel, buy the book by clicking on the link in the description.